What up? And just Kid the Killer. And this time I'm gonna be doing a review on Carnival of Carnage. This is a re-release. So let's get started. Let's go. So we got the CD. It's just got Carnival of Carnage image on it. It's definitely a re-release. You can totally tell.
You show me the shirt I got you.
Oh yeah. My new shirt got. I can't do that. I'm gonna get naked. Anyways, this is my new shirt I got for a late birthday present. Got the Wraith, and then it's got the other Joker cards below them getting burnt. Too crisp, and then you got a hatchman on the back. Awesome, right? Look at my hair and my titties. Anyways, let's get back on with the review now. We were on the CD, I believe. So, yeah, I was done with the CD, so let's get started with the booklet now. Obviously, you got the Carnival of Carnage, drawn by Shaggy Judo. And, yeah, then you got inside what the Joker card means, and thanks, and I'm actually going to read what the Joker card means. Welcome to the show, the traveling ghetto. No longer will the ghetto just be the slum that you keep your kids away from, the slum that you drive through pointing and walking at. No longer will the ghetto just be that slum that you hear about on the news and think, thank God that shit don't happen around here. If someone from this hellhole wanders into your punk-ass neighborhood, he is quickly noticed and harassed by some pig or something, and shunned back in the park on your street. Really?
Wouldn't you look at that than Curtis's face? I'm just kidding.
Pig or something. And shunned back in the park on the street. You never even think about the kids in the ghetto. You might say to yourself, do they have parks? Do they even have kids in the ghetto? Okay, that ain't my concern. If you don't care, who does? Not them, old jack-offs in the White House. Shit, last year we lost more lives in Detroit due to urban violence than we did during Operation Desert Storm. So for 10 months we sat in the desert jacking off, spending billions on bombs and shit. Well, right here at home, motherfuckers are dying every night. So if some sack stubs his toe in Cuba, we'll send a few thousand tanks to make sure the punk ass is okay. Right here, though, we are dying and killing each other off in our own country because of what I call ghetto insanity. Then a boy grows up with crack smoke being blown in his face, tripping over dead bodies on his way to school, and getting his ass beat and overworked. I lost my spot because he wanted to show you that.
Yeah. You gonna get shot, nigga.
Let's get back to the review now. Where was I reading at? Well, I'll just start off here. Getting the ass beat and overworked. Drunk father. Chances are he won't turn out to be a doctor or a lawyer. Instead, he will become with his environment, which is only natural. If one is raised by a pack of wild wolves, he will act like a wild wolf. If one is raised by a pack of wild crackheads, he will become a wild crackhead. The only solution is to end this environment. We must eliminate all poverty-stricken neighborhoods. This way, then there will be no more products of the ghetto. Instead of the U.S. spending billions on wars and wasting trillions on shit like rockets, stealth bombers that don't even fly, and fucking Star Wars shit that don't even fucking work. They should be spending that loot on our own neighborhood in need.
See my hat?
Tear down all these abandoned buildings and build new schools. Instead of these old inner cities to create jobs. Wait, what? Instead of these old ass shitholes they expect us to learn in. Build clinics and shelters. Fix the roads. Build shopping malls in the inner cities to create jobs. Give us something to live for. This would cure ghetto insanity and free our minds. The government won't help though, because it's mostly for you and my mom. For what was I? I was on minorities. Okay, for minorities that can't afford to pay their taxes. So they let us rot and rot. And rich taxpayers are killing each other. The government would put an end to that shit real quick. But if it's just us, We rot and rot. Years of breathing the souls of rotted minds. I have developed a bad case of ghetto insanity. I walk their streets and I'm stared at as a freak show. Less than human. An ogre walking the streets paved with gold. Twisted somewhere in his fried brain of mine, I have a plan. If those of the ghetto are nothing more than carnival exhibits to the upper class, then let's give them a show they deserve to see. No more hearing of this show because you witnessed it in your own front yard. A traveling mass of carnage. The same carnage we witness daily in the ghetto, to be yours to witness, feel and suffer, no longer killing one another, but killing the ones who have ignored our cries for help. Free passes for the government's family. Like a hurricane leaving a trail of destruction. The ghetto on wheels bit. My views may be ugly, but also are the blood stains on the streets I roam. If there is no change, soon tickets will be issued to the Carnival of Carnage. Violent J. So you think about this. Today our economy is really screwed up, right? This was in 1992. They wrote this in 1992. It's still going on. I can't believe this. Well, in this booklet it says, extra thanks to the Almighty Creator for giving us the gifts to entertain. If you all think ICP is some satanic person, that's proof right there. I will show you right here. Thanks to the Almighty Creator. Yeah. And this is the first album. In the back, you just got the track listing and who was on it and stuff. You know, they don't even list the intro for some reason on this song. And then, got the back, got the intro, which basically is Violent J introducing the Carnival of Carnage, you know. Carnival of Carnage is where Violent J says Carnival of Carnage over and over and over again. The Juggla is basically Violent J is the Juggler. He developed a nickname for himself after this. He basically is a jester clown like this dude who cuts people's heads off and stuff. First day out is a Violent J has been in jail for 6 months. He gets out and his nuts are hard, so he tries to find a girl and he gets set up with a blind date and she's fat and he ends up screwing her. Neck Hoe is basically about screwing redneck hoes, you know, hillbillies and stuff. Wizard of the Hood, Violent J, is at a party and he gets drunk and passes out. He's having this dream where he's in the Wizard of Oz and Dorothy, and he's skipping along and he finds the Scarecrow and he's like, I'm gonna kill this wizard. And it's basically like Wizard of Oz in a twisted way. At the end, he kills Wizard of the Hood. Wizard of the Hood, I guess. Then yeah, Is That You? Featuring Kid Rock, which basically is just getting a big name on this album, pretty much. So, and then you got Psychopathic. It's basically saying what label they're on, and also they're psychos.
I feel like better. Just take a little money.
Who do you guys like better? 50 Cent or Lil Wayne? Just tell me that. Okay? Put it in the comments, do a video as well, whatever the hell you want, I don't care. Anyways, let's get on. Psychopathic is basically about killing people and telling them the label they're on, all that stuff. So, yeah. Guts on the Ceiling is Violent J is walking around town and his head blows up, and his brain's all over, and his back blows up, and he's just trying to find his guts. I don't really know what the meaning of that song is, but I like it. Never Had It Made, Violent J's in the courtroom, and he's telling the judge that he got stabbed in the head with a pencil when he was in first grade, and all this and that and this and that. Your rebel flag is basically saying screw people who put up rebel flags, like hillbillies and all that. They're really against hillbillies. I don't like them either, it's so annoying. Anyway, Ghetto Freak Show is basically what Violent J was saying in this, you know, a guy comes out of the ghetto where he grew up, and he comes in here, and people make fun of him because he's not there. He didn't grow up there, so. Tatste is just getting a lot of big names on this. It has, Jump Steady, Capital E, Nate the Mac, and Esham, which was a big rap name. Esham was back then. Huge influence on Violent J, too. That's pretty much what it's saying, and it's saying, taste my bullets. So, thanks for watching. That's my Carnival of Carnage review. show me yours in the video description or video response or whatever. Thanks for watching. Keep thinking about whether you like 50 Cent and Lil Wayne better. If you haven't heard them, go listen to them. Listen to PIMP by 50 Cent, and then listen to Drop the World by Lil Wayne, and tell me which one's better. If you haven't heard them. If you have, just tell me. Alright, anyways, guys, fuck off.
Juggla.